It's one of the hottest trends in fashion. Without a second to spare, here's Serena Altschul.
I think I got this for like 40 bucks.
Alia Alberwani loves fashion, but hardly ever pays full price.
What portion of your wardrobe would you say is secondhand?
About 60 to 70% of my closet is secondhand. You can find things that maybe somebody bought at full price and they never wore it, and you get to have it for a quarter of the price. And as someone who loves fashion, there's no better feeling.
Alberwani, a Houston-based doctor, is one of many hanging up old shopping habits.
Got this trench coat that I love that I also thrifted.
Secondhand shopping is one of fashion's fastest-growing trends.
How big is this secondhand clothing market?
It's a $35 billion market and growing. Billion. It's really been catching fire lately.
Chris Homer is co-founder and chief operating officer of ThredUp. It's one of dozens of web-based consignment shops allowing consumers to buy and sell unwanted clothing.
We're listing items every minute of every day, all day long. 100,000 plus items a day.
Instead of digging through racks of clothes, consumers can browse right on their phones. The clothes, on the other hand, are held at ThredUp distribution sites around the country, where they're inspected, photographed, and eventually shipped to new owners.
Did things pick up even more during the pandemic?
Yes, all of a sudden having time to clean out at home, as well as wanting to change things out for things that are more casual and comfortable. I think that was one element. Another is the generational shift where Gen Z and millennials are really becoming native thrifters in how they consume. The importance of the environmental impact that people are having really has become even more in the forefront of people's minds.
Right now, the fashion industry is probably the third most polluting industry. It emits about 5 to maybe 10% of the world's carbon.
Allison Summer is Vice President of Public Affairs and Business Development at The Real Real, an online and brick-and-mortar high-end consignment shop.
So if you had a magic wand and you could change something in the fashion industry today, what's the first thing you would do?
Produce less. We have too many clothes.
In fact, about 85% of clothing in the U.S., including donations, ends up in incinerators or landfills, mostly overseas.
95% of the items that hit a landfill could be reworn in their current form. So it's really just a problem of not necessarily knowing what else to do with an item that you're not using anymore.
Summer says she hopes this inspires consumers to rethink their own shopping style.
See you later. In a way, you guys broke the hardest part of the cycle, which is the stigma of clothes being bought a second time.
It's cool to wear secondhand now. You're finding a beautiful item that you feel good in, that you got a great deal on, and that's helping the planet.
Ah, look at you, ready for a party.
And what's more fashion forward than that?